Hello, everyone. Welcome to LoveinSync's Dating Dilemmas. And I'm co-founder Tina Gesso, and I'm so happy to have my dear friend Monique on the call with us today. Welcome, Monique.
Hi, Tina. It's so good to be here.
Absolutely. And what we decided that we were going to talk about today in Dating Dilemmas is basically how you can prepare for dating before you actually start going out on dates. Because it's really important before you go out, right, Monique, to have an idea of what you're looking for and especially your standards and be ready to stick to those standards no matter what. And there's a huge benefit, there's a huge payoff to adhering to your own standards, right? What's your take on that?
So I have an actual list. It was very long. I narrowed it down to 13, and that is my primary list. So that's the list that I abide by when it comes to the one that I want to grow old with. But that is something that you really have to experience during dating. You can't just theorize about the standards. You have to experience men, and yes, sometimes you have to date 1, 2, 3, 4, 75 men in order for you to kind of meet the one or just know what that means to you. Because what does hot mean? What does respectful mean to you? You don't know that until you actually experience what that is like and what it is that you value and what, how you want that to look like. And so I've dated many men. And so before I went on a date, I would get myself to a really high and positive frequency, like vibration, because I noticed that when I was not, the dates would be, just so, or the men I would attract would be, questionable or iffy. And so in hindsight, I would self-reflect on those myself and those dates, and I always not blame myself, but I always kind of try to work on myself. And yes, you can meet jerks. However, it is up to you if you allow that jerk for a second, third, or fourth time. And I just don't anymore. And yes, I used to, but then I have my standard, and I would just literally just, I don't have it memorized, but it's a feeling. Like the standards you have is becomes a feeling. And the more you practice it, the more you just kind of recognize these men or this energy about men, people in general, really. And then
yeah. So sorry to interrupt, but I really want to get this point in. One thing I think that's really positive about that is that the more that you had reinforced your standards, the higher level men that were being delivered to you.
So that is so true, because now, actually, I'm dating somebody exclusively now, which is totally awesome. But before that, I would just notice, yay! I would just notice a gradual change in, well, not even gradual, because, at some point it just kind of, I noticed. And from, not so fun people, it just turned into amazing men. And yes, they would almost all tick all of my boxes. And then you would just enjoy an experience. And if you weren't feeling it, if God wasn't in it, then God wasn't in it. And then you also get to kind of end things in a very mature and natural way without those men being petty about it. Or, sometimes men can be really awful. Women too, but, I'm talking about my personal experience. And this is just how it works. The better you feel about yourself, the stronger the stronger your self-worth is, the higher your vibration. Just feel good, and you will attract people that feel similar, like amazing. It's just, I wish I could, marry them all.
Monique, I absolutely love your message, i.e., take care of your own vibrational state first, stick to your standards, and you will definitely be rewarded. And look at all your smiles. I mean, you've had an amazing time in the meantime, and you're with somebody that's pretty incredible. So thank you so much, Monique, for being on with us today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Bye.
Guys.